Let me say. What's up with y'all out there? Bossmack topsoil in the atmosphere. Kissing babies and shaking hands, man. Out here doing what the fuck I got to do out here to make it black open, and you are now experiencing the world famous Bossmack podcast. Hey, RNS, y'all. RN motherfucking S. Oh yes. Today is a beautiful day. I'm happy as fuck to be up in here doing this. Y'all niggas already know how I get down.
Yeah.
Nothing but good game when I come around. Bossmack topsoil, y'all got to love the sound. Whoa. Yes, indeed. Here to give you what you need with speed. Real niggas always in the lead. What's up with y'all niggas out there?
Yeah.
The Bossmack podcast is in full motion. And we have a very special guest in here today. We got Big Mark in this motherfucker.
What's up?
And we got B-Tip
Yeah, just
in this motherfucker.
Just vibing.
And as always, we got the face of Bompton, the world famous Bompton Boogaloo. How you doing, sir?
Shout out to all the fat bitches riding dick with a t-shirt on.
It is what it is, sir.
That's how we always starting this shit off.
That's how we always started off, man.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, sir?
I'm all right, brother.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm waking up.
I feel you, man.
The long nights.
I feel you.
I'm here. Let's go. Let's do it.
Shit, I feel you, man. Good to see you. Good to have you in here.
Yes,
Big Mark, how's you doing today, sir?
Oh man, I can't call it, man. I'm blessed. You know, I'm here with fam. You know, I'm ready. I'm here. I'm here.
That's what's up, man.
Straight like that.
And we got B-Tip in the motherfucker. How you doing, sir?
Yeah, feeling good.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Just celebrated a birthday, so I'm here, blessed, happy.
That's what's
Shout
up,
out
man.
to that. Shout out to that.
You know what I mean?
Up,
Some
man.
people ain't reaching them numbers. We ain't gonna talk about the numbers, but we here.
Hey, hey man. Hey, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. You know,
Amen to that.
hey, man, niggas is dying from natural causes with a quickness on top of the unnatural causes.
Man.
Top of the street shit. No, I like it. Right. I ain't never lied.
Shit, man. Happy to be here, man. Shout out to the chat, though. Let us know where you tapping in from, man. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. Hit the like button on the way in. You know what I'm talking about. The show is always brought to you by Bossmack Streetwear. You can go through Bossmack Streetwear, cops of Bossmack Streetwear right now. You see the Bossmack got on some PG shit right now. Just some comfortable shit, you know.
Fly shit.
You can wear this around your children, you know what I'm saying? Your wife that don't want you wearing shit like what Snoop got on right here, that world famous bitch relax. Because I know a lot of y'all niggas can't wear that. Your bitch ain't gonna let you, but the niggas who can.
The real niggas.
This is a very excellent shirt right here. Bitches will stop you, take pictures of you, all that type of shit. I promise you, man. Fuck with us. Fuck with us. Also, the show is brought to you by Dub's Organic Coffee Blends. Fuck with Dub's Organic Coffee Blends, 7962 Fountain Avenue, Hollywood, California. You can order this online right here. You know what I'm saying? The link is in the description. Bossmack 49, 15% off. Order some of that. Support the pod like that. Or you could pull up to his shop, like I said, man. Get to know your bitch over some coffee. Sit down. Get to know your bitch. Pull up there about 4 o'clock. Have some espresso. Then take her around the corner to the Laugh Factory or the Comedy Store and make your bitch laugh. because you might not be able to do it. But they can do it for you, and you'll seem like a funny nigga to your bitch.
It's just as good.
Fuck with that. Cheat code right there for y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. Like I said, we got some illustrious individuals in here from the history's West Coast, historical niggas in this motherfucker. Big Mark and B-Tip. I just want to make sure that the people know. B-Tip, they could catch you on Clubhouse right now.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we've been doing Clubhouse. It's coming up on 3 years straight without missing a Tuesday.
Are you serious?
Yeah, bro. Dedication. So it starts at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time on Clubhouse. B-Tip in the mix. You know what I'm saying?
B-Tip in the mix.
Yeah.
And what you doing on there? What you?
So it's about music, film, TV, fashion. You know what I mean? So we speaking on that, and it's just people drop in from all over the world networking. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so it's
right.
like Clubhouse. If they don't know, Clubhouse is like a conference with a bunch of different genres of business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you could walk in one room, they talking about real estate. You walk in, B-Tip in the mix, and we talking music, film, TV, and we've got to know a bunch of different people from all over the world. So now it's personal too.
Right.
People speaking about what they going through and just different stuff. So, we have fun. It's like a cool community. It's not, the room is not crazy. It's, a lot of stuff on Clubhouse gets on TMZ and different stuff, but we don't have all that craziness going on.
You ain't mixed
that
up.
whack 100.
I ain't say that. Yeah, man. I'm on that peace, you know what I mean? I'm on that love and music and money and women, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm really about.
That's what it's
And
about.
health.
I feel you. Big Mark, you be on the Clubhouse too, or how you be doing it?
Yeah, Tip turned me on to it, man. He first told me, he said, man, look, man, why don't you join Clubhouse with me? And I was like the third person on there with him, man. And I've been on it ever since with him, man, and linked up with some good folks, man, and linked up with some people I haven't talked to in a while, and
Right.
It's a cool little networking, man. Different stuff going on, man.
I feel you.
A lot going on, so it's cool.
I feel you. Okay, have y'all been? We usually do niggas in the news, a little bit of trending topics. I ain't gonna take you through too much. It's a couple things. I was wondering if Boogaloo had tapped into. You feel me?
Talk to me.
You seen that Joe Budden got fired on the other night? Did you hear about that?
Not by DJ Envy partner, somebody else.
He had another episode.
What? Who fired on him?
You remember that podcast nigga I told you about, Tax Stone? Remember him? Remember that name?
Yeah.
He in prison. Y'all know about Tax Stone, the podcast nigga?
I don't.
Okay. He was like pioneering early in the podcast game. He was gaining traction. Real nigga podcast, right?
Okay.
He got locked up for the Troy Ave thing.
Oh, okay.
For shooting Troy Ave boy, right? He been locked. He I think he got sentenced to like 30 years or something behind that shit. 20 something. He done, right? Wow. But anyway, Joe Budden and him ain't been, they always had friction because they was early in the podcast game against each other, kind of like.
Instead of working together.
Right. And Tax Stone kind of pressed Joe Budden because Joe Budden was known for hitting bitches. He had that episode for hitting a bitch. Did you know about that? Okay. So Joe Budden was on Gilly and Wallow and them podcasts, and he was giving props to the niggas that pioneered the podcast game. A lot of niggas that, and Gilly and them was like, "What's up with Tax Stone?" And he was like, he disrespect Tax Stone and said Tax Stone could suck his dick and a whole bunch of other shit, right?
Okay.
So then Tax Stone started sending goons at him.
As he should. As he should. So one of the goons got up on Joe Budden.
They got at him once and was unsuccessful, but they tried to dope fiend him last night though. I mean, was it last night? The night before last. Yeah.
So what?
So he got fired on. He got fired on
Did
in
he
the
get
strip
dope
club.
fiend
He didn't get
and
dope. They
landed?
tried to dope fiend, him. but it only was like a good sock, and he didn't go out, and he was able to recover.
I seen that in the club. It was like a little swing, but
Yeah.
he
recovered.
He just missed, kind of like yeah.
And he was able to get busy with old boy, and you know what I'm saying. But niggas are sending goons at him now. This is podcasting though, you feel me?
People gotta understand when you come on these podcasts and get the popping and shit, talking crazy about people in the whole world, shit, that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
They go send somebody at you to shut you up.
Yeah.
So that's happening with Joe Budden.
That's right.
Hopefully he shut up.
I don't know. I think he doubling down on it, you know, letting it run up the numbers. You know, that's making niggas viral. You know what I'm saying? The confrontations. You feel me?
You always say somebody will get killed behind this shit, homie.
Somebody gonna die in the podcast
ain't
game.
happen at no jumper.
Hey man, I don't know, man.
Joe Budden's pushing it, homie.
Joe Budden. I didn't think it would happen over there. I thought it would happen at no
so
jumper.
So is Tax Stone like a real nigga?
He in the penitentiary behind real. Well, okay.
You know a lot of people go to the pen and shit.
I feel like Tax Stone, low key, was a bully kind of like, because he was pressing. He was pressing Troy Ave the whole time. He just, y'all ever heard of Troy Ave, a rapper from Troy? Okay.
Yeah.
Tax Stone just pressing Troy Ave on Twitter, like, nigga, you ain't like that. You really a bitch. Whoa.
Really like that.
Cause yeah, I you know what I'm saying, niggas. I checked around. You ain't really like that, and just kept on a nigga to where they bumped into each other at that concert. And then they fought. Nigga swung on Tax Stone. The way it went is niggas approached him. You popping that shit, swung on him, and then Tax Stone shot him, like from the gate. You know.
Surprised he didn't get like self-defense if somebody swing on you. You can't shoot a nigga if he swing on you.
You ain't even supposed to have a gun though, cause you a convicted felon though.
So you can't, even as a convicted felon, you can't protect your life. Well, that's a stupid question.
I mean, you know how it go, Boogaloo. You're not even supposed to have, you're supposed to be out here naked after you're a convicted felon. You're supposed to be out here naked.
He would have been better off just squabbling with the nigga than shooting the nigga personally.
I mean, it wouldn't have been that bad. The max it would have been is Troy Ave and his boy maybe packing him out. That was the worst case scenario.
He'd be still on the street.
He'd be still on the street and probably could have got back at him again down the line, some shit, you know. Anyway, I didn't mean to take y'all niggas on that journey right there and shit.
Good. We learning.
Yeah.
Don't talk too much shit.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I didn't see where Joe Budden had a couple run-ins. You know, he had to, you know, do a couple of those every now and then.
Right.
You know.
Right. What podcast you fuck with right now, Mark?
You know what? I be fucking with these Square podcasts, and I'll be
what did that mean?
And shit like
how
that.
to breathe.
Breathe. How to breathe. You know,
okay. I feel you.
I haven't gotten to because a lot of them, man, all they do is just they just sit there and be one-sided dissing each other.
Right.
You know.
Drama.
Yeah, and drama, and it's like, all right, just like you said, man, you know where dude is at. Go down there and get him on the mic, and y'all go back and forth over the mic with it. Don't do it one-sided, you know. So I don't listen to a lot of them, you know. I don't.
Okay, what about some of the white boy podcasts though? You don't fuck with them, like none of
you know what?
Joe Rogan
one
and shit
of the cats
like that.
I was listening to. Nah, I can't stand Joe Rogan.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, Joe Rogan, man, he too comfortable dropping M-bombs, man.
Oh wow.
You know? He too comfortable dropping
saying
N-bombs, man.
I don't think he be saying it like that, but you know, he done got it.
But he be saying it.
Come on, all of them say it. I mean, here and there, you know, but
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
And it gets even worse, especially when somebody black go on there and it's like they give him the nod. It's like you can just drop it.
he don't be
And they
doing
just
that
do
though. He don't do that like that.
Bossmack a Joe Rogan fan.
Nah, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. Come on, man.
I'm sorry.
Nah, it ain't like that. It ain't like that. I ain't kissing his ass and shit out here, man. Don't make it sound like I'm kissing his ass and shit. I'm keeping it a buck.
The couple times I did hear dude, man.
I know they put together a compilation of him saying nigga.
Yeah, he had
From his whole life. Type shit. It's always like nigger.
Yeah, with the hard R. That's
what they saying, nigger.
The hard
R. But it was. I'm just saying, man. It didn't seem. It did not seem. Boogaloo. You know, I'm ready to shit on a motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if I listen to his shit. If I thought he was racist as fuck, I wouldn't fuck with him.
But the ER doesn't concern you, not even a little. It's
Bro,
he's. And any white boy that they giving a pass to always will say nigga. You don't hear white boys saying nigger.
He wasn't saying. I never heard him say it in like a flow of conversation. He was like, it'd be like, you can't go on stage and say nigger. You can't do that, right? And so then like they edit that part where he said nigger. And then, you know, they put a whole bunch of them together, so it goes nigger. And then they say Joe Rogan saying nigger. But it ain't, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like he whenever I heard him say it, it was like that. Like, you can't say this or you can't do that, or, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have problems if you go around calling people niggers. You're going to have problems. You know, like that type of shit. Now, like I said, the compilation that got out there that made him look like he
like a clue.
He just dropping them.
Right. It was edited together like that.
Okay, I get that.
You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
Yeah. But anyway, Big Mark, what you doing?
You, Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I mean, you know, let's keep it 100.
Right.
But then, like, you know, man, at the end of the day, we gotta acknowledge the good podcasts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The ones that's doing good, you know, podcasting. Okay, what you into nowadays, Big Mark?
You know, I'm trying to get these. You know, I watch a lot of documentaries, man. You know, because I'm trying to get our documentary off the ground. Right. You know, so I've been watching a lot of docs, man. I watch a lot of little films and stuff. You know, and just trying to, you know, get back out there. I had to take a little hiatus. Right. I had to take an unplanned hiatus, you know, and I'm just getting back into it, you know. But
okay, for the people, where are you from? For the people.
Oh, Compton.
Okay, and born and raised.
Yeah, born and raised Compton.
Okay, and your claim to fame from the gate is being involved.
Oh, I got a couple of claim to fames. Which one you want to talk about?
Okay, let's do.
I got about like 15 or 20 of them. I don't know.
Okay, what's the most profound in your point in your estimation?
The one most profound one?
Yeah.
You mean my greatest?
Your greatest.
Oh, that's gonna always be my kids. But
okay, okay, respect that.
That's gonna always be my kids, even though I can't stand them though. But they're my kids.
Okay.
You know.
Second most profound.
My cars.
Okay.
Actually, let me change that up. I put my cars, then my kids.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
You clean, y'all.
Okay. You got a pivotal place in West Coast culture.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, that's.
I'm trying to ask, how did you get there?
For the underground.
You got a pivotal. You're a pivotal factor in West Coast culture.
Yeah, well, it ain't me. It's me and him together.
It's both of y'all. Yeah, right.
Yeah, it was both of us, man. You know, we put our heads together and came up with something that was out of this motherfucking world.
Okay.
And still can't be touched to this day for public access.
And what was that for the people that don't know?
We created a show, man, called The Underground, man. It was the hottest rap show on the motherfucking West Coast, man.
Okay.
and still can't be touched to this day.
Okay, now let me explain to you, Boogaloo. When we came out as Compton's Righteous back in the day, you had limited options to get your shit heard.
To get your shit heard?
Get your shit heard.
Okay.
See, if you was back in them times trying to be a manager now, you would be trying to fuck with them on that show. Because that was cable access TV.
Trying to get your artist on that moment.
Right. And that was really one of the only ways for you to get up, really, to get your local buzz going, is to fuck with the cable access show.
So was it like a remember Tigger?
Right.
Was it kind of like
Right.
that?
Right. It's like a
Tigger
rap
and the
show
Bitch, yeah.
being shot for the cable access. What was the cable access company I was working for?
It was Compton
Continental
Cable.
at the time,
Yeah.
Continental Cable.
Yeah.
Compton.
Yeah.
Right where the Compton swap meet was.
Yeah,
Right.
right on the side of the
And no matter what, that gave you a channel. That was a channel on the TV where that came on. So niggas could go
you
to
was
a
actually
channel
on TV,
and
on
you was
cable
on
TV.
TV.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of motherfuckers underestimated that. But that really was a way for you to get on right there. If you focused on that, you could take over your environment, this environment, and you could tell people when to watch. Hey, I'm gonna be on the channel at such and such time with these niggas. And so when we came out as Compton's Righteous, they was like the first motherfuckers on our list to try to fuck with them. Yeah, to get the videos, you shoot your videos to them. They playing your video, all that shit. And then
on the network.
And then do the Tigger shit and interview you and talk to you. And he was the
Host.
He was the host.
Yeah, Tip was the host.
And you were behind the scenes with it?
I was the camera dude, producer, all of that, director, editor, and he was the producer.
Everything that needed to happen.
Oh yeah, I was Bossmacking it. I was Bossmacking it. Matter of fact, that's gonna be the term I use. Maybe say, man, how you doing?
Right.
I'm Bossmacking it.
Right.
I'm Bossmacking it. My man is pressing the buttons. He doing sound.
Right.
He doing audio. That nigga got shrimp fried rice going on in the other room, nigga. Come on, man. It's the way you gotta do it. I think this nigga's doing his email over here on the side right here. You know?
We looking at the chat. Shout out to the chat. Joe Blinds, I see it.
Yeah, he doing it all.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do, man. That's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
But look, let me tell y'all a cool story. Let me tell you this cool. Can I tell you the story on how the Compton Righteous thing came to part? We're in Compton, right? Okay. So, you know, me and Tip, man, the show was getting hot, man. We was seeing record labels was calling us, all this different stuff.
To get
their artists on there. To get their little videos. You know, I had videos coming in by the tons, man, in the mail, man.
You guys to get their video on there?
Nah, they never paid us, but we got swag. We got cool swag. We got CDs. We was always on VIP lists. You know, we was always somewhere cool, right?
Right.
But this particular day, I had went to go edit one day, and somebody said, "Hey, man, there's some cats came up here looking for you." I was like, "Oh, okay." You know, I wasn't tripping off of it. You know, I didn't miss them. So the next day, you know, so the next time I went to go edit, oh, I know what they did. These cats found out, well, when's this next scheduled edit session, right?
They found out the
They
edit
found out the
section.
next edit schedule when I was coming to edit, right? When I was going to be in the edit, right? And they knew to come back. So I had been there for about 15 minutes. I'm set up an edit, and everybody come running into the edit bay like, hey, Mark, it's some niggas outside looking for you, right? And I'm like, huh? I said, man, it's a bunch of niggas outside looking for you. I was like, okay. So I go outside the little office, and where it works, it's a little ramp, it's a door, it's a ramp, and it's the parking lot, right? And I walk outside, and it's like 6 niggas lined up. Standing up, lined up, right? I'm thinking like, these niggas ain't gonna shoot me. I guess they ain't got no reason to shoot. And they lined up, right? And this nigga walked up and said, hey, we wanna be on your show. And I was like, okay.
Like, why y'all make it so dramatic? Like,
It was a lot of niggas.
you know why nigga walking out?
You know who it was, right?
Who?
It was these niggas. It was Compton Righteous.
Right.
It was Compton Righteous and somebody else and another cat we know.
Right.
You know, and they was all together and they was like.
Well, it was Big Jake. It was Big Jake and Bob was we all pulled. That's how we pulled up on niggas. That's how we did, nigga. When we needed some shit to happen, nigga, we pulled up like that, nigga. We here for you. We done researched you. We know you the nigga.
We know you in there.
We know you the nigga we need to talk to.
Pull up. My schedule. They knew my schedule.
We pulling up, nigga.
Right.
We
so
pulled up on.
After y'all talk, y'all.
Nigga,
we've been friends ever since.
That's right, because you had the respect. Like,
it's cool.
they ain't doing all that. Man. Put these niggas on here.
First off, shout out, man. Rest in peace, Big Jake, man. Big Jake.
Yeah, rest
dude
in peace,
came
Big
up.
Jake.
He was a mouthpiece. He was a cool dude, man, and he just like embraced me. He introduced me to some people. Helped me get it out there a little further, and do a lot of things and stuff, man. And he was with him, man.
That's right.
And he did it. And I mean, he was cool, man. It was cool, man. I've been running with these cats. We was cool. We've been cool ever since.
Same type of shit you be doing, Boogaloo. He did the same type of shit.
They came up, they had man, dog. They had more info on me. They went over just my homework. And this is before the internet type shit.
Hey, bro, we needed them. We needed them. They had power.
How did y'all
find
out he was gonna be there?
Because we went to Continental. We went down there and said, where is he at? Oh, he's here at such and such a time.
Oh, man.
Everything.
Man, we be back.
They came back.
Yeah,
They
man.
found out they looked for me. I wasn't there. Then they said they found out when's the edit. Oh, he gonna be here to edit. Well, what time? And then the day I came there to edit, 15, 20 minutes later,
nigga,
that's when they came running in there talking about, hey, man, there's some people outside looking for you.
Listen, Boogaloo, they played, when I say they played everybody videos, it's like, nigga, they playing G-Thing, everything popping, nigga.
It was a flagship.
And they put our shit right in there with it, nigga, so that's motion.
Respect.
Yeah,
you know
and I think this was
that.
after we did the behind the scenes. When we aired the behind the scenes of the G Thing shoot, that's when it took our stock up a little further. Even though I made a little fucking mistake because I was cocky, I fucked up, left some titties in there. I shouldn't have did it, but
right.
What's some uncensored titties?
Yeah, this girl flashed her. She flashed in the video, and I left it in there. Because I figured nobody would catch it 9:00 on a Friday night. It would go through, but. We had OG haters that was working there at the station and a part of the
FCC
station.
Was that an FCC violation?
Nah, the FCC. Come on, man, it's Compton.
I'm knowing. I'm just saying niggas telling though. I'm just saying.
It was this one cat, man. I ain't gonna mention his name, but he would watch the show with a fine-tooth comb, looking for F-bombs, looking for video, looking for everything. Right. And he would report it to the sweetheart Barbara Dale, who used to do the show. I remember when she called me into the office and said, hey man, I need you to make your show an hour long because we getting a lot of requests for the show, stuff like that. So we stretched it to an hour, and she liked the show, but this one dude, he was just a hater. I could hear him grinding his teeth every time I walked past him in the hallway, dude. He was, and he couldn't stand it. He changed the rules and everything where, like, I used to be able to, people used to call and say, hey, come down. Hey, we got something. Come do this interview real quick. So I used to be able to go down there and just get the camera like that. But then they said that I couldn't get the camera anymore like that. I had to put in a request for 8 days ahead of time and all this different stuff. So then I just pulled out. I just went and got another camera and just started doing it.
Niggas hating because a nigga got motion. They see, because look, it's hip hop culture, right? So it's demand for that. Them stations had other bullshit programming like whack. It really was trying to be like a station. So they had other whack programming that's not working. You feel me? Your shit just lit all of a sudden. Niggas just, cause you ain't got no way to see it.
The only thing
all you have is BET and the box and some other shit. So niggas really had action with them.
And the only thing they really had on there, it was all church programs, and then and everybody was politicking, doing their thing, and then at what time was it? 8:00?
I think so.
8:00, right. straight from the underground came on, and we was just like a mile a minute, just straight ratchetry. We was
That immediately turned him into
Compton.
like a Long Beach personality. He was B-Tip was immediately like a factor in Long Beach from that. Just from the cable access show type shit.
Yeah, it did. It opened some doors.
And then plus Snoop Dogg and them started blowing up and you fucked with them, so that just made everything even more powerful because
You interviewed Snoop when he started blowing up and shit.
Oh yeah, that was like, what was it doing? It was doing the peace treaty.
It was
After the riot,
yeah, right after the riots.
Yeah, 92 is in North Long Beach at
nigga went deep cover first
Hill
drop,
Park.
nigga.
Yeah, it was Nate Dogg, Snoop, and Warren G.
See,
And,
so that's
he
yeah.
did his homework. He know the
Yeah.
episodes.
Yeah, this before the Chronic
Well, I was
came
about to
out.
be knowing this
He
shit.
knew the episode. He knew what was up.
Shit.
Yo.
Man, that's dope to the motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
That shit got me thinking to get some shit like that back going. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm actually gonna put something together like that at the beginning of the year, man. So
When you think about it, it's like the shit we be doing now, you know what I'm saying, is like with our own means, but it was like the station had all the equipment. And you just had to learn how to use the equipment type shit. You feel me? It's a trip. It's like you had to do the content creation at the station type shit.
So it was a lot of underground artists, stuff like that as well.
If you
And
all
then
you had to do is
talk
get
to
your
big
video,
artists
you
and
get
shit.
your video made, you got action with them.
Right.
Did
So
the
you
video
might
have to be a certain type of quality for you guys to play in?
Yeah,
or
we
like,
wasn't playing no
janky
but
stuff,
see,
you know what I'm saying?
videos was pretty decent back
Yeah.
then. It ain't like it is now, where you got niggas will just shoot anything
Right.
with no lights and no, and off their phones and stuff. But you back then people was decent. They had cameras. They was either shooting 16s or using regular film cameras or stuff like that, and they would come to us with stuff. But we didn't run across too much garbage.
That was key to how we came up. We had a nigga that could shoot a video. That was key.
Yeah.
A nigga that could shoot a video for the low with his connections to his wherever he was working and could get the camera and had the editing bay or whatever and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
So and so it was like we could get this gonna sound crazy to you, nigga. 2 videos for like 5 racks. That was a deal.
I remember.
Hey,
That was a
back then?
that was a
God
deal.
damn.
That was a deal. Edited. We had to shoot both the videos like in one weekend. It had to be like so we shoot one scene for this video over here, drive over here, shoot a scene over here, and then niggas just brought all that shit together. 5 racks.
Why was it so high?
That was low, nigga.
That was
low.
cheap, dude. That was a deal, man.
You feel me?
From what I could tell
That
from the way
was
they
low.
did it, they ran across somebody who had some equipment, and he took that money and bought some film and got it developed and then edited this shit. But 2 videos for 5 racks. That's what I used to do video on the weekend. Let me tell you, on the weekends, the way I was getting down was when I started doing videos. I would end up shooting a big video for somebody on the weekend, like on a Saturday. Because then on Saturday, and then I would have the equipment still on Sunday because they had to be back on Monday, and we would get short ends and we would shoot somebody else's video at a deal because we had some film and I already had a camera, and that's a deal. And if you could knock off a video for like 2, 3, 4, 5,000, I did this girl's video, man. She came to me basically in tears, man. She had $1,500, man. And I was like, I took it. I couldn't turn shit away. I took that money and did her video, man. It was a cool video too.
Hey, man.
Baby girl, the vibe.
Shit
We shot
real.
in one
You know what, now that
location.
I
You
think
can't
about
fuck
it.
up. Listen, and you shooting the video and motherfuckers is like, listen, you got 2 takes. That's how much film we got.
Yeah,
Ain't no
like short ends.
Ain't
Oh,
like
it
this.
wasn't
You
like-
could fuck up.
like
Like
gang of
you.
film
We
and all
got
that
2 takes.
Yeah.
And you better do it right.
You really need to try to nail the first one, so we can save that other piece of film. Don't fuck up.
That's why you tell people go home and practice at night. Go
Make
home and
sure your
practice.
shit is right. Yeah,
Deal
it ain't
Deal
like
Right.
we only got so much film, nigga.
Yeah.
So changed.
Shit is different.
Yeah, man.
Times has changed.
Yeah, man.
Shit is different.
You know what? And
Shit
then
is
that kind of
different.
makes sense because you're saying 5,000 was like the minimum. Because wasn't Puffy doing $1 million videos?
Man,
and shit back
nigga.
then? So,
Nigga.
you know, as I think about it, that's right.
All that
That's
color,
right.
slow motion, 35 millimeter shit. Man, that shit,
They was
man.
doing shit 100,000, $250,000,
Yeah,
$500,000 videos.
Yeah.
One of the
sense.
highest
That
videos
makes
I did,
sense.
man, I think was $350. It was $350,000, and it was for this girl named Jersey Monet. And the cool part, DMX was supposed to be in the video, right? And we shot Friday, Saturday. We shot Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And DMX was supposed to show up, and he didn't even show up.
He was like that back
We
then.
wrapped on Monday. We wrapped out on Monday, and we was done shooting at 8 o'clock. He called at like 7:30, talking about I'm on my way.
Yeah.
And since it was DreamWorks was like, well, what do? Well, we want to shoot him anyway. So I went and rented another studio at 10 o'clock at night, and we waited in there for him to come. And they said, no, we're going to sit here till he come. And the nigga came through the door at 1:30 in the morning. He did his scene, nigga. It took all of 10 minutes to do his part against a green screen because he had missed everything else. And he got money. I had to get that nigga 10 racks, and he bounced.
Imagine
you
that.
had to give him 10 racks.
Yeah.
Because back then, it's like a feature. Back then, you know how cats come and do a feature on a song? You do a feature in a video.
Oh, for me to do, so if I'm a poppin' nigga, right? And I'm doing a song with somebody. Not only you gotta pay me for the song, you gotta pay me for the
Exactly,
video.
right. Now, me showing up
okay.
for your song, you paying me
Extra now.
50 for this song, but if you do this video and you want me to show us for the video, because that video is gonna make or break it too, because that's gonna show can you get him to show up again, basically.
And that's go.
So
the video
you pay
gonna make
him.
the song.
Exactly,
You know what I mean?
especially if you got somebody in it. You know, if you got the artist that you did it, and they would come. So he came and the dude said, man, he want 10 racks. So the label got when it came, got 10 cash, and we had it in an envelope. The one lady held on to it all night from DreamWorks, and to make sure, because she knew if he didn't come, that 10 was gonna disappear. That 10 would have been in somebody's pocket.
Right.
So he came, and she went over and hit him with that dough. He was there for he made 1,000 a minute that night.
Was that cheap though? 10,000.
Oh yeah, that was pretty good.
That was kind of low. Yeah, I felt like that was low back then.
But DMX,
That was low.
cheap. And
that was low.
You want to hear the coldest part about that?
What?
The girl never told a label that she was pregnant. So the time they got ready to run with it and do everything, she was 4 months pregnant. And they couldn't do what they wanted to do, so they had to scrap the whole project.
Oh wow.
And I was so sad about that because the girl was the video was great. It was nice. This girl named Jersey Monet.
Dang.
But she paid you $350,000.
DreamWorks gave us $350 to shoot the video.
They'd have had,
So
that was
if
the
you was a
budget.
cameraman back there, you was making more than a dope man, basically.
You could, the camera guys usually get paid like back then. I think let's see, it was 50. Let's see, 300.
So out of that 350, how much?
20. The camera guy gets like $1,000 for a prep day because he got to come out, walk around, and scout. You get $1,000 for prepping it. You get $1,000 for prep, and you get $2,500 for shoot. $2,500 a day for shooting, and then that's it. So you can make like $10,000 in 3 days.
So who got the $350,000?
Oh no, it gets broken down.
It get broken down.
It gets broken down. The director
throughout the team.
Yeah,
basically.
I'm a producer. I get 5%. The director gets 10% of that. So and then it goes from there.
And then the
your
quality
art
of the
director,
film. Then the quality of the film that you're
that's
using.
on your DP. You want to get like a DP that's hot. And then these guys have agencies. So whereas
A DP
like a
is
guy
who?
the guy that works the camera.
Okay.
So this guy, you might have got this guy like last year. Like 1 year, I knew a guy that I got for $750. He got an agent. His agent worked him up to $1,500 because he was hot. And if you want him, you gotta pay him because these guys give you the look.
And then they had a couple of dudes that did videos back then that stood out like that white boy now that be shooting videos.
X.
What's that white boy name? The one that be shooting with the special effects in it. You know what I'm talking about? Cameron, Cole.
It's a white dude named X that be doing that shit too.
Nah, that Little X.
Yeah, well, that's the
And
one.
nah,
Future
Lil X
and
is a
Drake
black
be
dude.
fucking with him.
Oh yeah, Drake. Yeah, that's Lil X. He's
yeah.
He fuck with Lil X because Lil X is Canadian too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he's
I
from
think
Canada.
Cole Bennett. You know him?
Yeah, I know that name.
Cole Bennett.
Yeah.
He like the popping video dude right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I
You
know
what I'm
that
saying?
name.
And so if he do your video, it automatically go up. It was a couple of them dudes like that back then.
Oh yeah, another cat. I'm gonna tell you a guy
The
right
nigga
now.
that did
because he
if you
shot
get-
it.
The nigga that did Belly. What's the name?
Hype Williams.
Hype Williams was the
yeah.
okay. He was a million
Oh, man.
million
Yeah.
dollars every
Hype-
video,
yeah,
all the
Hype
Puffy
was,
videos.
Missy
$1
Elliott.
35 millimeter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hype was the
Hype
dude.
Williams.
Somebody
Yeah.
said Dave Mays.
Dave
Yeah.
Myers.
Dave Myers,
Dave Myers.
Dave Mays was
Dave Mays.
that
Dave
was the
Mays
source
was
nigga.
source
That was the
magazine.
source.
Okay.
That was the source editor.
Hype Williams.
But look, yeah, Hype is the one. But but the guy who really set that off was Lionel Martin. Lionel Martin was shooting everybody video back in the early '90s, and that's how he got started.
Right.
One time he shot 54 videos in a year. He was cranking them out. Lionel Martin.
Was
Right.
he charging $1 million?
And he was doing from like 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. But
Thousand.
Lionel Martin started off, he started off doing videos, public access. He started off with these other cats, I can't think of their names, but that's how he got in the loop. And that's how everybody knew him, because he had the video show.
So that was the way all these niggas got in the game the same way you did, by working at the public access, learn how to use the equipment, and start charging niggas.
That's right.
Bring it all
Benny
together.
Boom was another one too.
Benny Boom.
Benny Boom, Benny Boom.
Gary F. Gray.
Hype Williams was, him too. Hype Williams was taxing though.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
It was
yeah.
35
But they knew, but see,
millimeters.
there's certain
Good back
cats-
then though, and it was normal to
Slow
tax.
motion,
All
the
that.
color,
I'ma tell you,
35
And the label
millimeter.
would just pay for it.
There's
They
another
was-
cat.
yeah.
You used to
Out
do
budget.
videos.
Right.
Antoine
Out your
Fuqua used to
budget.
do them.
Who?
Antoine is doing all that stuff with Denzel. He did it. His target was, he started off at 70,000. That's it.
Who's the biggest person video you did?
Video? Let's see. I did a lot of people video. I did Snoop. I've done.
You did a Snoop Dogg video.
Yeah, I got to do. You know, the cool thing about it is, man, I got to work on a lot of my idols' videos, man. The only person, I got to do some shit for Easy. I got to do some shit for Dre. I did some shit for Snoop. I did some shit for. I did some videos for MC8. That was a good one. That was some funny shit right there. I'll tell you about that.
When you did it for Easy, was they still with NWA or this was after?
Nah, this was a solo project that he did with Cocaine.
How much did he pay for the video?
I think 45 back then.
45,000.
Yeah,
Was that for
45.
that first Cocaine album? That
It was
first
like,
one or
it
that?
was like, you remember that Slow Burn 225?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's the first album.
Yeah, it was that.
Yeah.
was that.
I was just listening to that shit the other day. Yeah.
What was the funny story with MC8?
Oh, so look, let me tell you. So I could go ahead and just be free with it. I'm gonna tell you the whole
Go
story,
ahead.
right?
You want to hear?
So I work. My office is on Wilshire Boulevard. It's on Wilshire Boulevard, right?
Right.
And I worked with a lot of cats. I knew a lot of cats that was affiliated. You know, they had Crip ties, and there's cats that had blood ties and different stuff like that, right?
Right.
So we shooting this thing for MC8, right? We doing this. The hood is mine, you know. The hood is mine, homie. Get back, you know the video. You know you can see it online, right?
Right.
So we show up to the park. We show up to the park, and we setting up everything, right? And we at this park. It's off of Adams. We on Alpha Adams. It's a park over in the cut between there and the freeway. Now, me being from Compton, I don't know all of the, you know, I don't have the map, you know, how
Me
shit
neither.
is
To this
sectioned
day.
off.
Is that the 20s?
Adams, when I hear Adams, I always think of the 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's sectioned off. So I'm not knowing how it's all sectioned off and shit, right? So so we go and we get ready to set up and do the video. So it's supposed to be MC8, Mac 10, and you know, doing the video, right? Doing this video. So we get ready to go. We set up and everything, and this dude sitting in the park with a red rag sitting on the table, right, with a rag tied around his head, right?
Yeah.
The tripper.
So
The politicking.
so we setting up, ready to go and everything, and then I noticed when he's sitting there, another cat come, and then another cat come. So I'm telling the PA, what to do. And I'm like, look, so tell, go over there, do this, do that, do this. And tell dude, take that rag off his head. It's too early for that because we got a long day, man. I thought it was one of Mac 10's dudes, right? So I tell the guy, to do all the different stuff. So I'm kicking back in the motorhome. I'm kicking back in the motorhome, my feet up like this, chilling, got these people jumping around, doing everything and everything. And all this different stuff. So I'm standing up looking, and I'm like, the PA is working, doing his thing, right? And I'm like, man, I thought I told dude to, go in and tell dude take that rag off, So the PA comes over, and I said, hey man, what happened? I thought I told you. And I said, what happened? He said, dude, Blood said he ain't taking his clothes off for nobody. And I was like, what? I said, wait, what? So I go over to the window and look. I said, oh no, these some real niggas. Oh shit. Wait a minute. These niggas is for real. So by then, so as I pull down the blind, as I pull it, I'm peeking I'm peeking out the Venetian blinds, right? I'm peeking out the blinds. And a Cadillac pull up, and more niggas jump out. I was like, oh no. Me and MC8 stuck in this trailer, like in this motorhome, like, oh no, what? Man, I'm like, man, what we gonna do? And he's like, y'all didn't check the area out, cuz, before y'all? I was like, damn, I thought Wade was going, man, and then he's like, I can understand how they feel. This they turf. You know how he talk.
Right.
We win they turf. So as I'm sitting there, like, man, what is gonna happen?
What's gonna happen?
Just so happens.
What's gonna happen?
When you do a video, you got to get police, different things like that.
To sit around in the area.
Yeah, to sit around and they do what they think. So next thing you know, the cops pulled up and was asking like, what's going on? Hey, how's it going? Everything. What we gonna do? We gonna be here, we're gonna be here with y'all for the night.
We need your help.
So I'm like, immediately. So I'm like, oh well, you guys can go, you guys can just chill and do whatever, but if you want, you could just go set up over there by that park and just park right over there by that Cadillac and wait for us to, till we get ready, right? So I'm kind of like, I won't say I snitched, I just kind of dry snitched and pointed in the direction. So then when he pulls off from where I go, the way he pulls off and goes and parks, I guess he thought that he was finna shake them, so they took off.
They
and he just
scattered.
Yeah, they scattered. And he just went ahead and parked. And he's like, he's like, what's wrong with them? He not knowing, whatever.
He don't know what just happened.
So, but now Trip. So then now a couple years later, that Jersey Monet job, I had to shoot in that park.
But
by then I met a cat that was from there, so I was like, man, look, I need you to do this for me.
You did appropriate politics.
I gave him I gave him some money, said, man, make this work. He really learned. He said he gave him some money. From over there.
Appropriate politics.
Yeah, I knew somebody from over there, so I knew how it worked. Yeah. So I'm like, look, here, make this work. And
oh shit!
His homies came out and they was cool. They was shaking hands and everything. They was really happy.
Pleasant.
Yeah, they was super pleasant.
We can make it work.
Yeah,
we're happy y'all here using our facilities.
Yeah. So we came back. Everything was all good that next time.
Yeah. Miscommunication.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Miscommunication.
Facilities.
Yeah, so I forgot that lesson because I found that out because when we did Friday, my boy had to do the same thing we was doing Friday.
Okay.
You had to do that.
I'm glad you segued
the first
to
Friday,
that.
right?
I'm
yeah,
glad he had something to do with that boogaloo.
Damn.
Elaborate, sir, on your dealings.
Elaborate on your involvement in Friday.
Oh, you didn't know I worked on the first Friday?
Yeah, you worked on the first Friday.
He knew. I didn't know. See, he know everything.
Hey,
see
man.
what I'm saying, dog? Everything.
This is a West Coast. See, when you be hearing about the legends, you be hearing about the surface. but you don't hear about the people that was inside making the machinery work right there.
Right,
he was
right,
inside there making the machinery work in the
Part of that
West.
machine.
These niggas right here. That's what I'm saying. Trying to give flowers out. So you was involved with a highly legendary spiritual project for motherfuckers. It's spiritual to motherfuckers now.
Classic,
Yeah, that is
classic.
That is
It's spiritual.
classic. That is that's gonna be. You could bury that film and dig it up 100 years from now, and it's still gonna be funny as fuck.
Yeah. Tiny ate off of that all the way till he died.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of cats that ate.
There's
a lot of cats that ate.
I thought Cube was really paying niggas for that first one like that.
He still was eating from being a
being
Debo.
Yeah, anybody who was in it landed great, got
just
great
like Chris
exposure
Tucker,
off
he
of
may
it.
ain't get paid, but he landed Rush Hour just for being a Friday.
Chris
No,
Tucker.
but he did the Fifth Element before that. He did Fifth Element, and then he just took that shit even further.
I don't know how he just had to pay like 3 M's in taxes.
Yeah,
or
because he
some
wasn't
shit.
paying his taxes.
Yeah, I don't know if that hurt him. If he was able to pay it and keep moving, you know, that's saying a lot about a nigga.
Yeah, he did.
bankroll.
He didn't go to jail, so he
Yeah,
paid it. So he's
yeah.
straight.
You know, but he ain't even been working like that. I mean, I guess that first Fridays left such a bad taste. It just, I wish they could have worked.
$20 million for Rush Hour.
But he only made like 3 Rush Hours. I guess that's enough to live forever.
Yeah, they did it. But
you can live forever
Chris
off
has
of that.
done some other movies though. He's done some other movies, like he was in Air and he did Silver Linings Playbook. And I know he wasn't getting no 20 racks for it, but he did it. He did his thing.
Right. Okay, your involvement in the First Fridays.
Oh, First Friday. Cube had started a production company. I was working for them. And
What
he
was the name of that
shooting
company?
Street Knowledge.
I remember that. Okay.
Yeah, he had started Street Knowledge,
All right.
and then then he turned it into Ghetto Bird.
Okay.
He turned into Ghetto Bird. If you look at Ghetto Bird, so because he was actually up to direct it at one time, but then he didn't direct it.
Right.
So I was downstairs in the office doing some other because we was still doing music videos back then, and my boy came in and said, "Hey man, you need to bring your resume upstairs, show it to Bill Baker, because they getting ready to start hiring for this movie, for Ice Cube's movie." I said, "What movie?" He said, "Friday." I was like, "Okay, cool." So I went up there, and the dude he had just hired was the production manager, and I was like the second cat that was hired on Friday. So I worked on it from like the very, 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 very beginning till the end.
And what was your?
I moved in a lot of different positions, dude. I was assistant to a producer. I was a coordinator. I was locations. I was security. I mean, we did everything on that, because it was cool. We had a cool budget, but we was small, and we did a lot of stuff,
I heard you copped the Dayton's for the ice cream truck.
Man, how the fuck did you know that, man? How the fuck did you know that?
Come on, man. We here to work, bro. We trying to get niggas their flowers, bro.
Come on, man. How the fuck did you know that?
Come on, man. Right. You did that though, right?
Man,
that's legendary. Man. Look, that whole ice cream truck, is that sitting up somewhere?
No, we rented the truck, man. We rented the truck, and they was just gonna have a regular ice cream truck, and they was talking about it.
Like, no,
and I was like, man, y'all need to put Dayton's on this.
Come on, man.
So they was like, where we going? They didn't know where to get them. I said, man, I know where to get them. So my homie runs Compton Hydraulics. So I told him, elbow, I need some Dayton's to put on an ice cream truck. He's like, all right, no problem. All right.
That's dope.
So he came with me. We did the ice cream truck. He brought some Dayton's. We put the motherfuckers on, and we put the Dayton's on the ice cream truck. And we did Dayton's on the Loonies player headed video. We put Dayton's on. We put Dayton's on a few ice cream trucks back then.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, but fuck that. How the fuck you know that,
niggas
man?
Niggas need that. I've been researching, man, trying to make sure I get it right, man. Right. I remember a lot of stuff about you, man.
Yeah, everything but the orange lowrider that Worm was in. We got all the lowriders and all the Dayton's that was in the movie.
They got it for the Mexican.
Yeah, the green car was this other cat's car.
Man, they need
And
that.
it was another car.
That they don't be booking you for lowrider shows sometime that just because your involvement in that
Nah,
process.
because not a lot of people know.
They don't know that.
Not a lot of people know that. That's why I'm saying.
Right.
Not a lot. It's like small. Man, it's only a small few that know.
Everything about that
movie.
everything about that movie is iconic on a high level. I'm talking about the you was involved with the locations.
Yeah.
You picked some of the locations.
Nah, Gary grew up in that neighborhood.
So he already knew where he was.
So he already knew. Yeah, he already knew what was happening. But a lot of little iconic stuff that was going on. Like there's a part where they sitting in a room watching a video, and they was like, I don't know what video should we show. I said, man, Cube got an artist KD. Put that in there. And that took him to hit. And then when you see the KD video showing in there, that was, we did that shit. Right. So we did all kinds of little stuff. I tell you
so
something
you did
else
product placement within the movie for some shit. That was okay. I feel you.
Yeah, I did a little work. Another, I'm gonna tell you another little thing I did. I told my homeboy that would be funny. Another movie I was working on. Did you ever see Thicker Than Water?
Yeah.
Okay, with Mac 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mac 10 and Joe.
If you seen Players Club, there's a cat named Myron. There's a cat the Myron that was chasing Damon, chasing Diamond at the club, right?
He was trying to be the rapist or something.
I think I remember that.
He came to his door and Diamond was about to shoot him or some shit.
Yeah, he came up there like, Diamond, I just want to talk to you.
Okay, yeah, okay. Right.
So he got that rep as like, the stalker
Thirsty
kind of dude, right?
Okay, yeah.
But I know that's a homeboy of ours named Jimmy Woodard, right?
Right.
So my boy I was helping my boy on Thicker Than Water, right? And they was doing this scene at the strip club where Mac 10 and all of them are there. I said, hey man, call Jimmy up and have him be at this strip club buying drinks. He said, yeah, that's a good idea. So when we went to the theater at the screening for the movie, right? They do the reveal and see like everybody's like, oh, that's the nigga from Players Club. Everybody was
So that placement, you was able to cross reference that and get that.
Everybody knew like, that's him at another strip club.
Right. That's a good move, man. That's a good move.
So it was like, niggas was going crazy in the theater when that shit came out.
That's what's up, man. Everything about damn, man. That's cool, man. All right. What are all movies you worked on?
Shit, man. I worked on a few and I was a part of a lot of them.
Okay.
I was a lot of them I couldn't work on because I was doing the video thing. I was so deep in the video thing. But I helped a lot of people do a lot of stuff. Like I didn't get to work on Thicker Than Water. But like my boy was like all of my friends was the crew.
Right.
And I helped them with the stuff, with that. What other movies, man? I worked on the third house party, second house party, Friday. This flick named Automatic. What else? Shit, you probably know more than I do about some of the movies.
Right. I'm just,
I don't forgot over the years because I had stopped working on a lot of movies.
Any big dog movies like where big dog director like some Heat type shit or anything like that?
Nah. I worked on a few with some cats, up and coming cats,
Right.
Something like that, but no, I wish I could have worked on Heat though, dog. Even if I was just like sweeping up.
I was just wondering because it seemed like a lot of niggas was involved with that, with Tone Loc and the other niggas, Snoop Peoples was in that. That comedian that died,
Ricky
Harris was in there.
Yeah, Ricky, rest in peace, Rick. I did some stuff with Rick. We did these St. Ives commercials with me and Ricky with Ricky Harris.
Yeah.
Was it true that they filmed Friday in less than a month, like 20-something days?
20-some days. Yep.
So that's true facts.
Yeah, it was fast. I think it was either 20-25, but I know it was. We shot Monday through Friday, and it was done. It was done in less than a month.
Was you involved with the editing, or you were?
I was there for a few of them, but I got a homie, man. I would love to. Me and him supposed to be doing a podcast, but he worked on the other side. He was Gary's assistant. Me and him is still tight to this day.
Right.
And he was behind it. Like after I left and went, he was still on there, and he was working like real close with the project.
Right.
And he said in one of the meetings, the executives was watching it, and they were like, they didn't understand it. They were like, this isn't funny. This is not funny. And then he had to tell them, listen, I know you guys don't think this is funny, but I guarantee this shit's gonna be a hit. Ice Cube told them, this shit's gonna be a hit. And they never, and I'm more, and they still reaping the benefits off of it at the box office.
Motherfuckers don't understand.
Friday pull in money.
It's funny how some motherfuckers from. It's funny how some motherfuckers from some culture way over here try to interpret. Man. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the fuck is going on.
That's something that's been going on forever, man. It's like when we go into the record labels and we gotta go in there and you got to meet the director of A&R for urban rap, and it's one of them cats.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's like, really? Oh,
weirdo shit.
Oh, so tell me how the hood work. Okay.
Right.
Okay, man. I hate to bring this up, but I know this part of your story is you got shot before.
Oh yeah, I knew this was coming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I was over there at the car wash over there.
Yeah, at the stereo shop.
At the stereo shop.
Yeah,
okay. Okay.
That was him on Long Beach Boulevard?
On Long Beach Boulevard, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't told nobody. No, I did. I hear people talk about it, and I just put my head down,
They
keep
don't know
moving.
that it's you.
Yeah, they didn't know I was the cat that lived.
You was the only one that lived.
I was the cat that lived. Yeah. Well, it was some other cats. They got away, but I couldn't get away like they got away because they had messed up the escape. So,
Right.
And so nothing I could do. It was nothing I could do.
Well, how many people passed in that situation?
All together?
Yeah.
4.
Okay. For people that don't know what could you express what happened?
In a nutshell, basically, this cat was basically mad at how this one cat was moving, and it was a bunch of lies told, and they went and got some cats to make a move on him. But from what I understand, and they made their move, and I was there. I just happened to stop by. I was going to go meet somebody. I just happened to stop by, and they was watching the Final Four. It was the night of the Final Four. That's the only reason I stayed up there as long as I did. Because it was Duke and somebody else, I forgot, in the Final Four. So I was standing next to this cat, man. He was a known cat named Bird. He used to work with MC8. He was
I remember that name.
Yeah, Bird used to do some stuff with MC8.
I remember that name. It's called, okay, yeah.
So he was there. So I had turned around and was coming the other way, and I heard this little ruckus at the back door. And then by the time I heard the ruckus at the door, this cat had ran past me with a gun, and I turned around and I seen the guy, Bird, on the ground. I never heard a gunshot. So by the time I turned around, I realized like, oh, it's going down. So by then I felt something hit me in the back, and I realized, oh shit, I got shot, right? But I was still standing. So I'm realizing like I gotta get out of here. So I take off running, but I gotta jump over my homeboy. So I run and jump over my homeboy and go to the door. I open the door to I didn't just want to run out because I figured somebody would be outside. So I peek outside, and when I peek outside, I kind of stepped to the side, and all of a sudden this dude jumped in front of me. And I heard a shot, and I heard pow, and then I felt something right here, and I just I tried to stay on my feet, and I rolled backwards. I rolled backwards behind this toolbox, but I fell behind the toolbox, and I was staying there. And I kept hearing a lot of little gunshots going off, and I was laying on the ground like, man, just go, man, so I can call paramedics, right? So I can get up out of here. So finally they left, and I got into, the paramedics came, and the sheriff was basically trying to interrogate me. I'm like, man, listen, I gotta go. I need to get to the hospital. So I went, and I remember making it to Bullis Road. And I just went unconscious. And I woke up later with these 2 white guys standing over me who I thought was angels, but it was these detectives that was trying to question me.
Still trying to talk.
These detectives trying to question me. Now, but from the time that I went unconscious in the ambulance to the time I talked to the detectives, 6 weeks had passed.
So you
Wait.
was in a coma?
I was out. I was out.
Wait.
I was outie.
From the time that you.
From the time I got into the ambulance, I remember looking up at the ambulance, and I remember breathing, and I remember making that turn. I remember making that turn off of Palmer on the Bullis Road. I don't even remember making it to Rosecrans Boulevard. I don't even make it to Rosecrans. And next time I just remember, don't remember getting to the hospital or none of that. All I remember was being in this room, and I woke up, and these two cats standing over me, trying to ask me questions and tell me write down this stuff, right? And they had my phone, they had everything, they had all my stuff. And like a day or so later, listening to somebody's conversation, I found out that it was like April, May. It was June. Dang. It was June. It was like June like 16, 17, something like that. It was June.
Weeks had passed, and you didn't even have no feeling of that passage of time.
Don't remember none of it. I kind of remember going into surgery another time where they woke me up, I thought, to go back in, because I still had some internal bleeding. And I thought I remember that, but other than that, I remember when I woke up, my son was on the left. My oldest son was on the left of me, and my dad was sitting in a chair. Right there on my side. And then that's when, and I just chilled. And then somebody had told, I guess the police had told the nurse, as soon as you wake up, let us know. Because I remember opening my eyes that one day and looking at these two white cats.
Damn.
And I remember that. Yep.
How was the recovery for that?
Oh, shit, dog. Man, I spent a year, dog, in the hospital.
A year?
Yeah, I spent a year in the hospital because, like, I had been down so long I couldn't walk. So I had to walk. I couldn't walk, and I still was having stomach issues because of the bullet and stuff, and just different things that was going on. And yeah, I was in there my recovery was a year. I remember getting out in February. They actually let me out. For my birthday. I went out on a weekend. They let me out on Friday night, and they let me go to my house. They had a birthday party for me, and they said, you got to be back on Sunday. And I went back on Sunday, and they checked me back in, and I had another surgery. I had a lot of surgeries.
Damn.
Yeah, I had a lot of surgeries.
Stopping by the stereo spot.
Yep.
Just watching the game, and nigga, a year get blocked out.
If you ever heard somebody say,
wow.
If you ever heard somebody say wrong place, wrong time, nigga, this was the
epitome of it.
But you know what though? I ain't gonna even hold you, man. I be feeling like I don't know, I just be thinking like that, like keep it moving. When you stop places and tap in with people, I always feel like that. Like,
all it takes is this.
Don't stay too long. Like, I'm always like that. I don't know.
See,
like, don't stay too long.
I got lazy and lax because the spot was always kind of semi-dangerous and shit. Because I was only working there on the weekends because I was expecting a kid. So I could make a couple bucks doing a couple alarms, doing a couple of things, and then that was it. And I only went by there because dude owed me a couple dollars.
Right.
You know, but other than that, I wouldn't have been. I was totally got removed from it, man, because it was just, you know, this shit had red flags all over it. Motherfuckers even flying red flags in front of the motherfucking businesses, you know.
Yeah, the dude Bird didn't survive that, right?
Nah, Bird didn't survive. Yeah. Another cat didn't survive, and two other cats that was.
I remember that. That was a big deal when that happened too.
Yeah, I know. Well, from what I heard later down the line, because cats didn't start talking to me about it till like a year later, because I didn't get home till like February about it.
Right.
And then they knew. And then I was actually in a store one day. I was actually in the store with my son, like in like June, right? And this dude turned the corner and was like, "Oh shit!" I seen him kind of shake, and I was like, "Man, I heard you was dead, man." I was like, "No, I lived." You know, he was cool, you know, because the rumor actually was going around the town, dude, that I was outie. Matter of fact,
it was such a massacre. It was a massacre.
Yeah. It was rumors going around. Ooh, okay. It was rumors going around that it was outie. Two cats I know was on the phone, and they was like, "Man, you talk to The big guy, he's like, nah. I said, man, I heard the big guy gone. And, you know, those cats, you know, those cats are my dear friends, you know.
Right.
They jumped on the phone. They know my pops. My pops gave him the whole little rundown and everything. Like, you know, he's still around. You know, he's doing bad, but, you know, he's still around, you know.
I also heard you had died in that process a couple
That's,
times.
you know, they say I did. But
you don't remember none of that.
code, but I don't remember. That's probably part of the whole little thing, you know.
Right.
But yeah, it was bad. Tip came to the hospital a couple times.
Damn.
You know,
Blessings.
my OGs came, man. My dogs, the cats that I keep loyal, man. Because like cats that a lot of cats I got, I'm known forever. Like you know, and those are the cats that came.
Right.
You know, they was there. You know, spent time, kicked it. You know, and just watched TV with me while I was there. You know.
I feel you, man.
Yeah, you know.
Blessings on making it through that, man.
Right.
And look, remember. I know you seen Paid in Full, right?
Right.
You seen Paid in Full?
Right.
Remember when dude said, "Man, I'm gonna breathe deep." Remember when he got shot?
Right.
And he said, "Man, I'm breathing different, man.
Breathing
I'm just gonna
different and
breathe
all that
deep."
Yeah.
I knew exactly what he was talking about when he said that shit. He got that from somebody who had been in some shit, who seen some shit, and I was like, "Yeah, that's some real shit."
Did you lose a lot of weight while in the hospital?
Yeah, I lost. Yeah, I was a bigger cat, man. I was a bigger cat, man. When I went into the hospital, man, I was 460. When I got out, I was 330, and I'm like I think I'm 340 now. But I was a big dude. That Big Mark thing was real deal. I was a big dude.
Damn.
Fuck.
Yeah, I went down. I lost a lot. Because I was in there, man. And it was just giving me nothing. So
Yeah, because for 6 weeks you just been fed through the IV.
yeah, and then I had to go on another diet because I had to lose some more weight and get some other stuff together. So yeah, I was in there for a minute.
Damn. Well, I
That's
tell you.
blessings you survived that, man.
Yeah, man.
For real.
Detail.
Yes, sir.
How you doing these days? You got the Clubhouse thing going. You still be interacting with Dog and them, or at the compound, or any of that old, you know? I'm not trying to pry or anything.
I haven't been to the compound
You
yet.
ain't been to
I
the
ain't been to the compound yet.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
bro. It's 2023. B-Tip ain't been to the compound.
We gonna go though. We gotta
Coming
go.
up.
We
It's
gotta
coming
go.
up. It's coming soon, but
We just wait.
I ain't been to the compound. But shout out to Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Boogaloo, you been to the compound yet?
I heard they got a machine gun, a nigga with a machine gun, like
I can imagine. It's in Inglewood, right?
Yeah, off aviation.
They
I'm
got a
driven by
machine
it.
gun tower.
you know, nigga with a machine gun. They're like, hey, who you here for? You can drive past a nigga in there. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah, I've driven past it, man. It's a fortress, dog. It's a fortress.
Do he live in there, or is it like
That's the mystery.
it could live in
If he
there
That's the
wanted
mystery.
if he wanted to?
If you had to like bury yourself in there, you mean like dig in? Yeah, you could probably dig in there if you had to.
So it's basically a war facility type shit. Like I could do anything right here. We could live.
Yeah.
I got my team here. We could make music, video, whatever,
Yeah,
everything
it's
here.
something Scarface would be definitely proud of if he was like,
Right in the middle
real-
of L.A. with a gun tower on it.
yeah.
Man, Inglewood though.
In Inglewood, dog.
But it's in the industrial part of Inglewood. You can see anything
it's
coming
not
for
up in the
miles.
Yeah.
No, it's off of aviation. It's over by
Oh, with a airplane shit out.
It's like, yeah, way over there. And matter of fact, the police station is like, you could look out of his gate and see the police station. It's a police station right across the...
So he strategically hooked that up. Like, nigga, I'm not having no problems.
Yeah.
with
You
no
remember where the
niggas.
J Spot was in Inglewood? Remember the J Spot?
I think I remember that
The
name.
club?
Yeah.
It's right around the corner from where the J Spot used to be. Like, say the J
They could
Spot
just
is
get
right
to
here.
the airport real quick.
You make it, yeah, it take him 10 minutes to get to the airport.
Ooh, that nigga cold for that.
And remember that police station was right across the street. It's a police station right there.
And could get to the SoFi Stadium over there. I mean, for the Ram game. And
Yep,
all that shit
just
right
straight
there.
down
The
Manchester.
store right there and all that shit.
He knew what he was doing right there.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's dope, Snoop.
It was a straight power move. It's nice too. It's a straight compound.
Yeah. I remember
Bro,
Big Goldie told me he had like a couple of them though in the city.
Got a couple.
Yeah, like
Who had a couple?
Snoop.
Got a couple compounds.
Compound. That's the one you know about. It's a couple.
What?
Yeah, like you heard some shit like that.
Nah, I ain't, but he
What's
got the money for
having
it.
a
So.
couple of them. That one, you just everything you need.
I don't know, man.
Green screen.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if you got
It's
a
like a
if you got half a B, if he about a half a B now, ain't he? Is he a B?
Should be.
I'm not sure.
You have a B, nigga.
it's
If you had a
200
half,
for sure.
if you had a half a B, I think you have a couple compounds.
It's 200.
Niggas wouldn't know. One niggas know about.
Right? And
The other one is when the world.
Yeah, well, yeah, y'all don't know about this.
the one just for him. The one just for him and his people. Because everybody know about this one. So it's like, I need this. So I got this one over here.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm more than sure, dude. Got like some shit in play, you know, some escape routes and shit like that. You know, you got to.
Okay, you thinking about doing a podcast, Big
Bulletproof
Mark?
cars.
Yeah.
What you gonna do with
I'm gonna do mine with a lot of cats from like music videos and films and stuff. Tell different stories from films we worked on, music videos, different stuff like that. More like a homage to the industry kind of thing, man. Cause there's a lot of cats, man, that I idolize that helped me get where I'm at, and they passed away over the years, man. And I want to pay my respects to them cats, man, because you know it was really important to me, you know.
I feel you.
That's right.
I feel you.
You know?
That's a hell of a little niche right there.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it's about. This game is figuring out your niche and getting in there and working the angles. I feel you. I feel
Hell
you.
of a resume.
Yeah. B-Tip, what about yourself? You thinking about podcasting since you Clubhouse, and that's really like kind of podcasting
Right.
on the phone though.
I mean, I thought about it, but I'm right now. I'm really into DJing,
Okay.
and you know, they got me back motivated, so I'm writing again, lyrics and everything.
Right,
So,
right.
I mean, podcast is the same as being on Clubhouse. It's just the cameras, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I mean, it could be done, but I haven't really been tripping. Even with the underground, like when we do this documentary, it was like, you know, we could do it again. I don't want to do the interviewing again. I've been offered like to shout out. I'm not gonna say the names, but they wanted me to correspond for them. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to be out there like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm really focused on creating music. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it, DJing and on that right now.
Where you be DJing at?
Shoot, bro, my money really comes from community projects in Long Beach, community events and school district events.
Right.
Weddings and private parties. That's pretty much who books me. You know
Okay,
what I'm
I
saying?
feel you.
So, yeah, I just be having fun with the DJing and everything. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I feel you,
Yeah,
man.
but you know it's possible, but I'm just not right now on the podcast for me.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
But hey, I read like a while back. There's like podcasts is the way to go. That's where the money is gonna be at.
well,
you know what I'm
yeah, it's cool. It depends on the type of lane you get in,
Right.
and you know,
You gotta build that motherfucker.
it ain't no joke. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? You know, but I do know one thing. If you over 40, you got a story to tell about something.
Definitely,
That's for sure.
definitely.
That's for sure.
You got a story to tell about
Definitely.
something, and motherfuckers will listen to that shit. I feel you,
Right.
man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, fucking with us, though, man.
Definitely appreciate it.
What you got coming up, Big Mark, other than the podcast and?
You know, I got a lot of stuff lined up. Well, a lot of stuff, you know, on the board, but I'm just stretched out right now. So I'm just gonna start taking them one at a time. So,
I feel
but
you.
the main thing is I need to get on our dock, man. And you know, I stop and start, and it's just a fact of like, man, I got like archives of tapes and stuff that I need to go through.
Right.
That's unmarked and stuff, and I need to go through all of that. So I'm gonna do that. So that's what I do on Tuesdays now that I got my spot to work out of. While I'm listening on Clubhouse, interacting with that, I'm going through the tapes at the same time, so I
Right.
can find out where it's at, because I want to start getting that doc going. And you know, it's a couple other docs I want to do. You know, I really want to do a documentary on Mixmaster Spade. You know.
Oh man, that'd be cold.
You know,
right
because
there.
dude was
That'd be cold right there. That'd be
I
the
feel he
untold
was, like,
story of some
super
gangster.
influential on the city of Compton. You know,
That'd be an untold story of probably damn near the first gangster rapper, really West Coast, really just living it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like really out there. That nigga smashed the spade, nigga. I went to Compton. I went to the Compton prom the year after I graduated because my bitch was still, I had a bitch in the 12th grade. Nigga, I went to that prom, nigga. Spade was at the prom, nigga. Spade came in the prom, nigga. And, you know, Spade balling. So he come up in a nigga, I think they had like, come up as super luxury, jump out with big truck. That's where Turkish ropes was on.
Yeah.
Nigga get out of that big Turkish rope with a big ass medallion with perm. Nigga got the perm in the prom. This nigga is a star at this time. I don't even know who the bitch was he was with. He was at the prom. That nigga had to be like 5 years older than me type shit. I'm like, damn, this is scandalous. I'm old too. You know what I mean? Man, Spade used to be parked outside, nigga. I don't know if that happens right now, like where the famous rapper be parked outside your high school in the luxury.
nah, you can't do that now. You can't do it now.
Man.
They was getting away with it then.
Spade and them, man. Spade and them, back when the Nissan trucks was popping.
Oh, with the center lines on them.
Yeah.
Nigga, this was some unfair shit, man. Spade and his homies would be out in front of Compton, nigga. Three Nissan trucks in the back, plushed out with Louis Vuitton material in the back of it, and them niggas sitting back there eating and shit when the bitches come out, you know, just balling, just with all the jewelry on.
Yeah, that was the 80s was cold blooded.
Ridiculous shit.
The 80s was cold blooded, boy. If you was broke,
Spade,
they was cruel.
Spade came up there and just dominated.
No reason to be broke back then, though, huh?
Hey, man, you just had to be that guy, man, ready to, hey.
Spade made selling crack sound like it was fun, man. Like it was a fun, like you should do it.
Hey,
it's fun.
It's cocaine, not lemon heads. Spade basically was doing nursery rhymes to sell dope. Like basically, and niggas would be like, "Yeah, that's it," and that was it. Like it was the dude. Like it was a sport.
Nigga.
Like it was a sport.
Hey, what I do want to say, I want to real quick about like the industry right now, what we going through as far as like the Writers Guild and the Screen Actors Guild. Right now it's the strike is with the Screen Actors Guild. The Writers Guild got their stuff straight, and really it's about this AI, the AI situation, artificial intelligence.
Right.
You know what I mean? So right now, man, I just want to talk to the big wigs. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be right.
You
know
can
what I mean?
look straight ahead into the camera.
Yeah.
And you can
Drop
look
some
straight ahead
F-bombs
and
on.
say what you got to
Who
say.
is that? The AMPTP or
Camera right up in front of you, right there.
AMPTP.
Shout out to all the big producers out there, the networks and everything. Just be right. Let's just be fair about it. You know what I'm saying? This is people's livelihoods, the future of the entertainment business, all on the line right now. Now, if you was in this position as actors and writers, you want to be able to feed your family and get paid for your, you know what I mean,
Right.
residuals and everything. So let's do right, and right will be done to you. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get this industry back cracking. We got the underground ready to go in a second. Big Mark and B-Tip. Shit, we got the Bossmack.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody reach out to him, and we want him to be in the union also, man. We want folks to get their righteous due. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
And so and also, I didn't mention it that we also we own a lot of video footage and photos from the 90s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So myself, I own some stuff. Mark owns some stuff, and we own some stuff together. So that's what we've been doing. Like whenever you see documentaries on Snoop, you usually see some of my footage. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Hey, I mean, ain't trying to pry into the issues, but it seemed like Dog should fuck with y'all on this dock, on this underground.
We do. He has to, because I know he will. That's why I haven't. Snoop owes me a couple favors.
Right.
And one of the favors I want, without going too deep in it, he's gonna have to fix a situation for me.
I feel you.
You know, with somebody else. That's why I'm using it, because I've done stuff for him way back.
Right.
You know, and he's got some nice stuff that we've done, and we've leased out to other companies and stuff to make him look like really, really great.
Right.
We just did some stuff for the DLC for his documentary. You know.
Okay.
You know, it's great. You know, we got some fantastic stuff. And matter of fact, you know, first off, let me start this off right, man. Shout out to Retro Video, to Ian and Bill. All right.
Yeah.
Those are the two guys that help us do what we do with our stock footage, because we made some nice coin off of some old shit, you know, some shit we did in the studio. I'm sure you probably seen it by now with Tupac, Ice-T, and Ice Cube in the studio back in the day.
Oh, you had that?
Yeah, we shot that. It slipped out. You know, some cat, VH1 had a dude steal some shit, and he posted our shit somewhere. You know,
and y'all taxed him for it.
Our dude, who I trust wholeheartedly, dude. If he say yes, yes. If he say no, no. I said, you gonna go after VH1? He said nope. He said nope. Let that go, cause they'll owe us.
I feel you.
And I was like, okay, I don't mind, dude. It's got me paid so far.
Chestnut checkers, baby.
Yeah.
I feel you.
And even with that, like, just the headache of dealing with negotiating with different people. Let Retro handle that.
Yeah, let me.
I don't even want to deal with it no more.
Let me tell you this real quick. Let me tell you a real story. When we had our footage first leak out, right? I hit up YouTube and told them, hey man, somebody got my footage. It shouldn't be up there. YouTube was like, who are you? What are you talking about? And I ain't got time for this bullshit. We don't know who the fuck you are.
For sure. Yeah.
You know, they was basically playing me out. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I went to Ian. I said, Ian, they got my stuff, man. You need to get my stuff down from there, all this other shit.
Ian Marshall.
Shit. The next time I went back, all them shits was black. And it said, this footage was property of James B-Tip Brown and Mark Richardson. All of it. All of that shit got yanked.
I feel you. That's a good feeling.
Yeah.
When it worked for you.
So y'all didn't want to listen.
when the law worked for you, type shit.
So my man had it all snatched down.
Yeah. That's what's up, man.
That's right.
All right. Shit, man.
Let me real quick. So you're welcome to come on as a special guest on B-Tip in the Mix. Just let us know what Tuesday. If you want to hop on Clubhouse,
you let me know when you want me to tap in.
Okay.
I'll tap in for sure.
Okay.
100.
All right.
I appreciate it, man.
Sure.
You know, I'm for content creation.
Word.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely, man.
All right, gentlemen. Well, we appreciate having y'all out. Did I cover everything? I think I got everything.
Well, I'll just say shout out to the back in the days, bro. Big Jake and them, and coming to y'all neighborhood, them apartments over there, and doing that interview with y'all.
Oh yeah.
Compton's Righteous on the Underground. What was that, like 92?
Yeah.
That was like 92.
91, 92.
Yeah,
No, 92. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So
Yeah, I
shout out to
appreciate
y'all
it.
whole crew, bro. Hope everybody doing good. Shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying?
We had one member pass away.
Okay.
But we good.
All right, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, that's it right there.
We are out of here.
All right.
Peace.
All right, everybody.